Hello friends, in today's video we'll be recreating a replica of the famous boulder of the Wagon on the Kilterboard. But before that, let's have a little bit of a backstory to what the boulder is. In the valley of Bavona in Switzerland lies a tiny little wagon, and if you start off of this wagon, you're climbing a very difficult boulder. Last year I was trying this boulder, mainly just to have a play on it, since it's ridiculously hard. The starting holds is basically this small padded crimp where you have to dyno about 1.5 meters upwards into a kind of tricky crimp. Anyways, since starting off the wagon proved to be too difficult, I decided to start off a ladder instead. However, after spending about 2 hours on this boulder, it turned out that starting off of this ladder was too hard for me as well.
That was good.
So I decided to stop trying this boulder for this year and then come back the next year instead.
Did we find a fun thing?
We found a fun thing. And off the wagon.
Off the ladder, off the ladder.
Oh wow!
Ooh, yes!
What the fuck?
Oh yeah!
That was really cool. What?
You just did the rose move, huh?
Yeah, I did. Wow. I mean, I'm pretty surprised by that. First goes actually like gets me psyched to almost try it, you know? Yeah, like that doesn't. The crux is still the first move. I guess people should know that. But I'm still really psyched because I was really not expecting to. I was expecting to maybe like grasp the hold a few times, but definitely not to do it on the first attempt.
But how did it feel? Did you just feel very strong on the hold?
Yeah, I
or?
felt strong, like it was jugs.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's good for sure.
Let's fucking go, huh?
Yeah, let's go. Oh, I slipped. Whoa! I gave to give some clarity to my whoa there. I gave no commitment to holding the hold, but I had way more than enough height to grab it. That's cool. Like, we'll see. Now I'm gonna start latching, like trying to catch it, which might be impossible, but just getting the height was a very fun progression. I'll for sure give it a few more burns. Like, I wanna at least try to catch once and then fall, whatever happens, doesn't really matter, but just really like try and latch it. If I latched it well, or like, of course I'd try the camper's move, but even just getting to it that easily felt psyched about that, you know?
You look strong, dude. You look so strong.
Thank you. Yeah. Fuck.
It's quite a delicate move up there, isn't
It's
it?
very delicate. It's not. It doesn't feel so hard to get to it. Like I'm hitting it every time, but I'm falling while I'm hitting it, so I need to like drive more force through the foot and like catch more with the body, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But it just feels really good to know that like if I get it as I want it, this time around I can just go.
Yes, dude.
I'm not gonna keep working it today. I'm really psyched to have done the campus move so easily, and I'm psyched to be able to get to the hold every time. But I know I need to be more like partly fresh, strong, and connected in my fingers if I want to have a shot at doing it. So I think it's better to call it quits on a high note, and that's what I'm gonna do now. But thank you, Boulder, for letting me play on you. This was a good session.
So I ended up repeating the campus move a few times and really felt that strength kind of cemented, which was really cool to see as well. But as some of you know, I still had Story of Two Worlds to finish up, and so that was the main project for the trip that I spent my time on, and I left off the wagon for a later date.
Every time, dude.
Oh, yes.
However, now that I got back to Stockholm, it was time to start setting a replica of this climb so I can train on it for next year.
Hi. Okay, so behind me we have the Kilterboard, and I will start setting the replica soon, but they just set some new comp blocks that I'm gonna first hop on and try and give a proper flash burn because the Swedish Championships are coming up, so it's good to practice something that isn't just board climbing. So we'll start with that and then set the replica. This one looks like the easiest, like underclingy moves and then the jump at the top. was nice. It wasn't too bad. A bit like I had a bit too much control, so it was probably a bit easier for me. Fun block though, like kind of tiring. And now we'll move over to this little coordination jump. Actually, I'm not gonna rest because this one I think shouldn't be that much more difficult. So we'll give it a burn right away. I have no idea what's happening here.
Come on. Come on. Your face.
That is not how you
Amazing.
avoid injury. I don't know, I think I slipped with my foot. I don't know which foot really. I slipped with the left foot. As soon as I caught the hold and just hung on 3 fingers. 2 out of 3 down. 1 more to go. So this one, I was looking at a bit earlier and I'm very confused. A bunch of big holes. This kind of stuff. And then you have a lot of different feed options to get up to this hold. And I have no idea which one I'll choose, because if I choose the wrong one, I think I'll be screwed. So this one is like dual textured.
Yeah.
But at the same time it's in the right angle, so it would make sense. But I think I will risk it and go for like a toe hook from these holes up here.
Oh wow.
Like,
Okay.
okay, let's give it a go. I have Matilda in the background as my support squad.
Yes, kom igen.
Oh la la.
Kom igen. Kom igen.
Ja. Kom igen.
Kom igen nu. Kom igen. Kom igen.
Hey! I shouldn't have trusted my
Disappointed.
instincts.
No, I was just feeling the top coming closer.
Oh no.
Oh, was that the flash try?
That was the flash try, yeah.
Oh.
I think I'll try it again, but with the presumably right feet up here.
Skitmycket ikväll. Ärlig.
I think this is good.
Oh. Oh wow.
Kom igen.
Come down. Okay,
Bra.
that was a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it again.
Maybe less cool.
Maybe less.
Yeah.
Yeah, the toe was really fun,
Yeah.
but I was pretty extended, so it was quite more
Yeah.
fun. Let's go.
Nice.
Kom igen.
Okay, time for the off the wagon rep again. Actually, this one puts you in more of like the position that you're in on the real thing. You're extended, but you're more like below rather than being wide. So it's not like a sideways jump. You basically just jump straight up. And then the feet are pretty freaking bad. Especially the left foot is like a slopey type of foothold. Yeah, I think this definitely not. It's never going to be the same, but I think this is a pretty good replica of the campus move. And this hole that you jump from is like pretty good. This one would be slightly closer to the wall because now you can actually pull in a little bit. But on the real thing, you're more like you dig in your fingers close to the wall. But I think this gives you like the same amount of space for your right hand as on the real hold. So you have to match this, launch out to this, and then campus hard. So we're gonna try out the campus move first, and then see if that works well. Try the full line. Okay, it works well, but I'm gonna add this hole because you don't need to pull very far on the real thing to, like when you have the jug, you can kind of like sink into it a little bit. I think the canvas move is kind of fair. That's like the height you go to. So I think this right hand hold is slightly better and this is worse. But the height at which you change, like the way you have to move your body upwards, should be quite good here. Pretty decent. Like it's not gonna get much better on this wall, that canvas move. This hold is like, I think, a little bit better than on the real thing. Like the real thing you have to engage slightly more. This you can kind of dig in your fingers. But overall it's pretty similar feeling to the campus move. You really pull and engage your fingers a lot. We're gonna check out the first move and see if that's super hard, which I hope it is at this angle, because that's kind of the crux and what I wanna work on. So yeah, let's give that a few goes. I think the high foot is quite good. It's like, it's weird because this hole is very hard to pull from in the same way as the original, because you can fit slightly less on it. But I think this should work well for the lower foot, so I'll try that version. Oof. Okay, that's actually really good. Might be better than the upper foot in terms of similarity. The way you pull here is very close to the real thing. It felt about as far, and I felt about as far away to engage on this as I do on the real thing. The bad thing about this foot is that it makes it slightly easier to do the brake beta, which would be something like that, which I think you can do on the real thing, but it's just like not very big boy friendly. You know what, we'll take away the upper foot, and if somebody wants to try it with it, add it to your own. Pretty close. I'm struggling with the first move, but it actually feels really doable. But we'll flip it over to 40 and see if it's possible there. Okay, so this will make the move actually bigger because you have to move higher up instead of moving further out. And it will make the campus move probably harder because the hold is so in-cut that it's not really better at 40. It's like 50 is the optimal angle for this hold. But I think the first move should be slightly easier anyways because you have like just more to push from. I'll try to start from that once. So the campus move is like slightly harder because instead of just being like this thing where you pull through and you have to go, well, I mean, we can make the calculations. We have to move slightly further higher up because we've changed the angle. So the hold is further up. But both of the holds are better, so it does kind of even itself out. So I'll try the full line again. Oh, fuck me. Woo. Oh. Okay, stuck the move. But once I stick it, I have to readjust to the full crimp, which is like another move. But it was nice to stick. So I'll try it one more time at 40. I don't want to overdo it today, because I think this will be like a training boulder for me. So I'll come back some other day and try it at 50 again. I'll have to settle for this. I've done it in 2 parts in 2 different angles. If I combine the 2 angles, maybe at 45, I do it. Who knows? Yeah, if you have a Kilterboard around, give it a go, see what you think. Quite fun regardless of how close it is, and it is, I think, the closest I would get to creating a Kilterboard replica of the Wagon. At least to how it felt for me on the boulder. Peace, homies.